Good morning everyone, today is another pre-maintenance checklist video, which means we're going to be going over all the different campaigns which are ending with the coming maintenance. But before we jump into all of that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want to talk about is there is a known issue going around right now where the game will soft lock itself when you log in. So soft locking basically means you can hear the background music playing, but maybe your screen is just blacked out, you don't see anything, or just freezes at a certain frame, but you still hear the background music. So Sega has looked into it and they say that it's your graphics driver. So if you are having this problem, just double check if you've updated your graphics driver to the latest driver, but they're still looking into this, and as you can see, it's still in progress. This is just a small little update. But with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about are the different campaigns. So we do have the Discord post campaign, which is going to be ending on June 21st, which is on maintenance, of course. So please make sure that if you do want any of these rewards, so that is 50 star gems, this weapon camo, as well as the NEXP earn plus 25%, 3 of them, that you do join the official Discord. I will leave the link in the description below. And after you join the Discord, you need to go to the hashtag introduce yourself, and then in the answer section, you just need to do a small introduction. Now do keep in mind, you do need to provide your 8-digit player ID. For those who don't know how to find their 8-digit code, it's very simple. All you're going to need to do is press escape or start if you use a controller, go to the personal icon over here, go to character information and stat information, and right here under player ID is going to be your 8-digit code. So you need to make sure that you do provide the code in your little self-introduction on the Discord so that you can actually get the items, because that's how they're actually distributing the items. If they don't have your player ID, they won't be able to send you any of the rewards. Now the next campaign is use AC get items special campaign. So the TLDR of this is basically if you spend more AC, you get a bunch of extra goodies. So if you spend $1, $5, and $10, you get all of these extra goodies. So there is the Darkfall stamp, which is pretty nice, but it does require you to spend 100 AC, which is $1. So I just don't have the stamp. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I don't actually know if this stamp is sellable, as well as the Darkfall's mask. You might be able to find them on the player market if they are tradable. So do keep your eye out on that if you do want these items, but you don't want to spend any AC. The next campaign is the Great Bargains in the SG shop. Again, as I said before, I don't recommend any of them. You know, to be very blunt with you guys, these are not good at all. Now, the next thing that's going to be ending with the coming maintenance is going to be the Arks Records. So I think Sega has sort of been on top of things now, and Arks Records is now a weekly thing. So just make sure that you actually check the Arks Records every single week. As you can see, this week is Central Alio board. You need to do it solo, and as long as you participate, you do get 20 Arks Record badges. So make sure that you do pick it up, because there are some really nice weapon camos that you can pick up in the exchange shop. However, more importantly, there are arms refiners too as well. However, do keep in mind you are limited to 2 per week, and it will cost you 10 Arks Record badges, but you get 20 by just participating. So that's going to guarantee you the 2 arms refiners too if you really need them, because I saw in yesterday's video a lot of people were having trouble getting arms refiners too. They're saying it's too expensive, it's too much work, you have to farm for things in new sim plant, and it's just a pain in the butt to get a bunch of arms refiners. And of course, you can get another 2 through the exchange enhancement materials, through other enhancement materials right here, and down here you can get another 2 every single week. So you can get a total of 4 arms refiners too every week simply by exchanging them. Now this one's going to be a little bit more expensive, as it does require 15 arms refiner 1s as well as 5 EX cubes. However, keep in mind you can make arms refiners. So if you just need the regular arms refiners and you just don't have any, you can always craft the arms refiners through the strugments. Remember, you get all of these strugments simply by farming in the combat zones. If you're farming in the new high rank combat zones in Alio, they drop all 3 of the different strugments. And if you really need the strugments, you can just go to the player market, because they are relatively inexpensive. But let's say you're on top of things and you've already stockpiled a ton of arms refiners, as well as got all the weapon camos that you want. Well, you can always pick up the star gems. I recommend just picking up the 20 star gems over here, because it does cost 10 of these Arks Record badges. It is relatively expensive. So you participate, you get your 20 badges, you get your 20 star gems, and you're good to go from the Arks Record exchange. But if you want to go the extra mile, you can get the extra 10 star gems over here. But again, at the cost of 20 Arks Record badges, that's really expensive. Now, speaking about star gems, don't forget to come to your exchange for alliance badges, because hopefully you've been doing your alliance tasks, because over here there's another 30 star gems that you can pick up easily. As you can see over here, I've got 167 alliance badges, and it's going to cost me 2 alliance badges for 20 star gems. I'm going to pick that up, thank you very much. And over here again, it's going to cost me another 2 for another 10 star gems. So again, I'm going to pick that up. 30 star gems, super easy, just cost me 4 alliance badges. That's literally 2 alliance tasks. You complete any 2 alliance tasks. So as you can see over here, accept alliance tasks, you complete any 2 of these tasks and you will have 4 alliance badges. So just do them, please, because it's going to help your alliance and it's going to give you 30 star gems. Might not seem like a lot, but star gems do add up over time. And last but not least, please do not sleep on the Photon Chunks 2A and 2B. I have a video which shows you all 4 locations that you can pick up every single day very easily. You also get Photon Chunks by doing urgent quests, so it's a very accessible item right now. But I highly recommend people to stock up on this item, because when we do get new armors, when we do get new weapons, you're going to need the Photon Chunks 2A and 2B. Because remember, unlocking our weapon potential from level 5 to level 6 did cost us 60 Photon Chunks 2A as well as 60 Photon Chunks 2B. So it's quite important to think ahead now, since you can slowly accumulate your Photon Chunks right now simply by running urgent quests, collecting your 4 different Maylin ores every single day, and you will gradually get a bunch of these Photon Chunks 2A and 2B, so when you actually need them, you're not going to be in panic mode. Because remember, it costs 60 of the 2As and 2Bs for an 8-star rarity weapon. I can only assume that the 9-star rarity weapon is going to cost even more. Now, I would start saving them up right now so that you just have a surplus and peace of mind when you actually need them. A lot of you guys have experienced this with the arms refiners too. I told you guys earlier, you should stockpile them, you should farm Nuisance Plant, you should do the weekly trade-ins. But some of you guys didn't listen, and now it's biting you in the butt, because you're like, oh crap, I finally got something that I need to upgrade, I need a limit break, I need to get my 6 augment slots, but I can't do it because I've been slacking off and I didn't do my due diligence. So at the very least, I do recommend people to break the 4 Maylin ores every single day, because it is very painless. It literally takes less than 2 minutes to do. I'll leave the video link in the description below, because you're literally collecting all of your alpha reactors, which is just raw Meseta, and you're doing the Maylins at the same time. That way it's a win-win situation, since you're getting all of this Meseta as well as all of these valuable ores. Now, as for AZ Scratch's Soul of the Wild is going to be going away. This scratch actually has quite a few really nice ones, like the emote like a cat or something. So if you do want to pick these up, you might want to pick them up soon, because once this scratch goes away, a lot of those items are going to eventually go up in price. Alright, with all of that out of the way, let's talk about next week. So next week we are getting the Sonic collaboration event, which is pretty nice. It is Sonic's birthday, so Central City is going to be redesigned. You know, they're putting a bunch of Sonic statues again. It is pretty nice. But more importantly, there is going to be a new login event, and we will actually be able to earn this Sonic skin right here for free. And personally, I prefer this Sonic skin over the paid one that we can obtain through buying the package. I think it's like a $10 package, and I actually prefer this one. So that is a big win in my books, you know, the free outfit looking better than the paid one. So that's pretty dope. And of course, we are getting a bunch of creative space stuff as well. So if you want to decorate your space with a Sonic theme, you can also use all of these free statues. Now, one of the main things that I'm looking forward to next week is going to be the new special training Green Hill Sprint, a Sonic themed limited time quest. So this sounds really fun, because it's literally like Sonic, where you need to pick up all of the coins, you need to pick up the Chaos Emeralds in order to power up. So it's not just like a regular, oh, you run from A to B, you kill everything in your way, and you kill the big bad boss. There are going to be strategies to make your life a lot easier in order to get the run even faster, or to optimize your gameplay. So that's going to be pretty fun to figure out. And to be honest, this is just a breath of fresh air. It's just, you know, something different. So I am looking forward to this limited time quest. Now, for those who don't really care about the Sonic collaboration event, there is going to be a Duel Quest Phase 2, so this is a new version of it. However, just keep in mind that we are going to need new capsules as well. So we won't be able to use our old Defi capsules, because all of our old Defi capsules are only compatible with Phase 1. So that really does suck, as it is a major kick in the balls, basically saying like, oh yeah, all of your augmented armor and weapons, you gotta re-augment them all over again. So that really sucks, but yeah, this is kind of just for people who have nothing else to do, or are like at ultra endgame and they just want to challenge themselves, or people who just want to steamroll and wail really hard on crazy gear. You can do this. I personally am gonna take my time for this one. I'm still gonna do it because, you know, it just seems like fun to me. I just like bashing my face against a really hard boss. But I don't really recommend this for the average player. I would recommend you guys to wait until the Defi capsules for phase 2 become dirt cheap, like how the Defi capsules of phase 1 right now. Like if you're interested in doing Duel Quest phase 1 right now, it would be a pretty good time to pick up a bunch of cheap Defi capsules and attempt Duel Quest phase 1, because I'm pretty sure you can probably do it at a budget. I might try it on my ship 4 character if the prices are right. And last but not least is going to be the Spiritual Conflict AC scratch. So this is like the demons and angel type of scratch. It looks pretty nice, but that's pretty much it.
Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!